Hi, friends.
Happy holidays.
As 2025 comes to a close, we are nearing the 10-year anniversary of the Chris and Jack channel.
We have so many exciting new things that we've already been filming for 2026, but in the meantime, we've been revisiting the archives and going over the weirdly large amount of holiday things that we created in those 10 years.
We love this season, and so we've strung together a compilation of a bunch of holiday sketches.
And one sketch that's not a holiday sketch, but that includes a little cameo from Santa.
And also we threw in some of our favorite moments from a very cozy thing we shot years ago called the 12 Days of Chris and Jack.
Plus one video from 2016 where we're talking about the holidays and then we do this very special performance and we forgot that we had ever made that.
Point being, we've loved looking back on all this stuff and we hope that you will as well.
Hey, some of you have told us that you like watching stuff of ours on your television, so we thought maybe it'd be fun to give you like a compilation all strung together. You press play, you sit back. Maybe that's something.
We're trying something new here. You tell us, is this something you'd like us to do in the future?
We don't have to do this. Let us know.
Let us know.
If you're worried, we've shot like 10 things in the last 2 months. We're gonna have so much new stuff to release. This took no time. So join us as we revisit a decade of holidays past.
Watch my hairline go.
Watch me get significantly jollier.
But most importantly, enjoy the Chris and Jack Holiday Extravaganza.
If we both go arms, which way is the camera gonna, is it?
I think it just goes straight up.
Okay.
Holiday Extravaganza. And then just we'll frame out the Chris and Jack Holiday Extravaganza.
Sorry, I think you went the wrong way.
Okay, I think we scrapped this whole thing.
Yep.
This sketch is called
The Secret Santa.
Fun fact, we wrote this one on a live stream.
Some of it. We wrote the bit about the Dispose Elves.
Yeah. Spoilers.
As I'm sure my elves informed you, I love to interview each of you every year. So I know who's out there representing me.
Of course, sir, it's an honor.
All right, looks like you'll be at the Crestwood County Mall between the Auntie Anne's and the Spencer's Gifts. Medium traffic, standard age distribution. You've lost weight.
I have, yeah, thank you. I did a Tough Mudder.
Yeah, it wasn't a compliment.
Yeah, I was planning on wearing some padding to kind of fill out the suit.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't think it reads as well. I feel like kids can note the artifice, but yeah. And beard-wise, also a dumb fake.
Well, I was gonna go with something nice, hopefully like a really nice prosthetic, or maybe I could just go with a mustache, like you.
I got beard magic, kid. This thing will be past my tits by Tuesday. What do you think your maximum weight capacity is for knee bounces? Because some of these kids these days, hoo boy, fat.
I don't know, 60 pounds a knee?
Let me see your lap photo smile.
Right, like right now?
Yeah. Good, that's good. Okay, and now are the kids squirmy? Baby's crying? Good, that's good. Okay, and you notice the mom's kind of hot? Great. Indigestion? Oh, what's that sound? What do I hear? And you just remember you left the oven on? And now you're sort of panicking about your own financial well-being. You never got fire insurance. What's gonna happen to your house? You're worried about your upstairs neighbor, Margaret? Okay, a little more. Great. Okay. And then on the day, let's just try to make sure some amount of jolliness gets into your actual eyes. Little did. Okay. Pop quiz. 10-year-old kid asks for an Xbox. What do you say?
If you were a good boy all year, then maybe we might consider something.
Let me stop you right there. First thing you do is you make a visual assessment of the parent's income, okay? Rich kids get rich kid presents, poor kids get poor kid presents.
Okay, and why is that?
Why is what?
Just if you can create any toy up here and deliver it to anywhere in the world, why wouldn't you just give them the Xbox?
Are you accusing me of perpetuating and normalizing class disparities in hopes of suppressing any potential elf rebellions against me?
No.
Then you ain't paying attention. Next question. As Santa, where will I see yourself in 5 years?
Well, hopefully you'll see me with my own business. I'd love to open a vintage, toy shop.
Wow, cool, fresh idea.
Yeah.
Hey, you like reindeer?
I love reindeer. I've never seen one in person outside of like a zoo.
For lunch, I mean.
Sorry?
Hey, Alice, could you put in an order for a couple of doner kebabs? Yeah, and 1 cheese blitzen? Thank you, sweetheart.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, I want to review a past nice list removal on your record here. I just want to make sure that you've outgrown certain behaviors.
Right, yes, when I was 7. I've been wondering about this.
June 11th, you were on the playground, you hit somebody with the old ring finger fake out?
Yeah, I think I've outgrown that behavior. Just to be clear though, that's kind of like a light reason to put someone on the naughty list. That kind of messed me up for a while.
Okay, look around, yeah? Because pretty much everything at this poll is paid for by coal lobbyists. So, Not my problem, guy. And then at this point, I'm supposed to ask if you have any questions for me, but I think we can just buzz past that, right?
Oh, amazing. Yeah, actually I do. How old are you?
5,002 advent calendars.
Why the North Pole?
No extradition policy.
You can literally see anybody at any time?
No, not anytime. No, just when you're asleep. Like, I see you when you're sleeping, and I know when you're awake because that's the point at which I stop seeing you.
Well, I never really interpreted the lyric that way, but that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
How do you transport all those gifts? How big is your sack?
That's a personal question.
Oh, no. Okay, last one, big one. How do you do it all? How do you visit millions of homes all in one night?
Do you know the film The Prestige?
No.
Okay, well, every year, on the night of the eve, I hop into a chimney up here at the North Pole, and I am instantly cloned through a wormhole into every Santa-believing household on Earth. But then how is there only one Santa, you ask? Well, each clone is programmed with what I like to call the lactose contingency, a fatal allergy to milk. They set out their presents, they stuff the stockings, they cozy up with a little milk and cookies, and then all but one of us instantly drops dead, crumples into a heap under a tree, waiting to be shoved in a sack by some body dispose of. Every year I get into that chimney and I just pray that I'm still me. That I'm the Santa who gets to come home this Christmas.
Oh my God.
Or maybe I'm lying. I don't owe you the truth, mall boy.
Whatever. You know what? I just wanted to spread some Christmas joy this year, but you're just gonna torture me because I'm not the real Santa. You know what? There should be a special place on the naughty list just for people like you, Santa.
Hey, look at me. You remember this.
Yeah.
I am above the list. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, jolly old fat man's not so jolly anymore, huh? I'm sorry. Oh, did I break your little childhood? Were you gonna pout about it?
No.
You gonna pout about it?
No.
You gonna pout, you gonna cry, you gonna shout about it?
No.
I do what I want, okay? I knock people on and off the list willy-nilly. I skip a house one year if the dad gets laid off from his factory job. I sometimes include batteries, and I sometimes just don't include batteries. I answer to no one. Hell, for all you know, I'm just a bad seed clone who didn't want to try his milk and cookies.
We got that? I've been hunting you for years. The clone on the lamb, the secret Santa. But now I got you recorded. Because here's the thing, I'm not a mall Santa. I'm a mole Santa. A dispose elf always gets his man.
No. Hold on. Wait, I just realized the miracle, the spirit of Christmas. I'm good now. Look, I checked the list and it says the bad one is good now. Don't make me do it.
Cheers.
I'm the real Santa, this is nothing to me. And to all, a good night.
We got a silent night.
Hi everyone, happy holidays from Chris and Jack. We are Chris and Jack of Chris. Okay.
We wanted to give you a little holiday gift from us.
Well, fireside chat and possibly a sneak surprise
Performance.
We just spoiled that. Chris bought stockings for the occasion. He went to Target where they have stockings of every letter except for J. But with the magic of editing,
I put like 4 bobby pins to try and keep this on my head.
I have a naturally very large cranium. For the science whizzes out there, we'd love to know what a cranium is.
Please help us.
Santa hats had to be the norm at a point,
At
right?
Santa's time.
There's definitely a point at which the people are wearing those things around, right?
As
And it's
just
not like
regular
socks.
My new theory is, in our world, Santa Claus perpetuates the Santa Claus is fake myth to lessen his workload.
Well,
He skips the houses of the parents who don't believe in Santa Claus.
Makes
That's
sense.
why it's to his benefit to have most of the people in the world not believe in Santa Claus, because they'll do the work for him. And then the ones who do believe in Santa Claus, he'll go around and he'll deliver presents to their house.
It's a real meditation on faith, if you ask me.
Frosty the Snowman's hat, what is the full range of its magical properties? My question is, what would happen, and maybe this is answered somewhere in the canon and I don't realize it, what if you wear the hat?
You turn into a snowman.
Do you turn into a snowman? Do you think Bigfoot and the Abominable Snowman are related?
Yes, I think they are from the same genus, yes. I believe more in the Abominable Snowman than I do in Bigfoot.
Well, because he'd be tougher to detect.
He'd be harder to find, yeah.
Where do you imagine the Abominable Snowman?
Himalayas.
What does the Abominable Snowman eat in the Himalayas?
Yak. He'll hit the yaks pretty hard. I think Bigfoot likes Christmas more than Yeti does. Like, to say I believe it, full stop, makes me sound like a crazy person.
Gut check. Yes or no, Bigfoot?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your earliest Christmas memory, Jack? Do you have one?
I don't remember.
Okay. I saw someone pop a fish.
This sketch is called The Worst Way to Open Presents.
Look, the present is still here. We kept it. It's a good prop. It's got some ornaments in it that I haven't put up on the tree yet. You don't know when we're filming this.
This one is for you.
Oh, what could this be? Let me guess.
No, just open it.
No, let me guess. I want to guess.
Oh, come on, open it.
Let me guess.
Oh, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I'm all you, man.
Okay. What would you get me? What would you get me? I'm gonna assume it's not a repeat of last year's fish calendar. No, that was a great present. It's a little too small to be an air fryer. A little too light to be a book. Whoa, be careful with it now. Huge clue there. Okay, game changer clue. It's fragile. Did everybody catch that? Don't make it too easy on me, man. Because I want to guess. Let me guess. Definitely under 10 pounds. It has like a rattle, but not a shake. That's very interesting. I'm not getting like a well-made vibe. I'm definitely hearing cardboard sliding, so I think it's box in a box. I think we're dealing with like a nested box situation.
Does anybody else want some more cocoa, or maybe I can?
I'll be done in a sec here. Okay, unofficial guess, vitamin D gummies?
No.
Vitamin C gummies?
No.
Okay, that was an unofficial guess.
Understood.
It has a fulcrum point. It's not gold. Could be a customized desk placard, pressed penny collection. This is not a guess.
Does someone else want to open up a gift while he guesses?
I don't have to guess, never mind.
I'm so sorry. Please take all the time you want to guess.
Thanks. Sweet. Okay, unofficial guess. Is it like a little copper statue of a guy playing a guitar?
No.
Okay, just because that's what you got for Derek, and I thought that was pretty cool, so. I'm the fish calendar guy, apparently. Is it edible? Did we set a price limit this year? Is it potable? Weight-wise, it feels cheap. Is it fungible? Man, I feel like I'm so close. If anybody else has any other ideas, just keep them to yourself. Let me guess. Pretty confident it's not a Blue Yeti microphone, which is a little bit of a bummer because I did drop a lot of clues about that this year, but just if we were gonna start a podcast.
Should we go?
Is it specifically Christmassy? Like the way that like a 5-year-old always gives me like a stupid little ornament. Is the color important? Is it something I would buy myself? Is it inherently sexual? Just in terms of like a general zone, like what room of the house is it for? Like bathroom, kitchen, kitchenette, bathroom net? And if somebody wants to go after me, that's totally cool. I gotta head out soon, but. You wouldn't. I can't even look at you. I feel like your face is gonna give it away. Glass, ceramic, metal, wood, plastic. Stop me if I get it. Let me guess. You did not make this easy. Let me guess. What are you? Just open it. I think I almost got it.
Open the box.
Okay. Official guess. I think that it is a picture of you and I in a hand-painted frame. It says like best buds. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, I think I just got it. Here we go. Socks. Yes, socks. I just wanted to buy you some socks. And I guess that's not enough, but you had to make this whole mystery box and you had to fill it with your own ideas. I'm sorry. Happy holidays. Enjoy your socks. Yeah, I guess I just feel like you make a contract with your audience and whatever's in the mystery box has to be worth the journey, but cool. Here you go! Do you want to guess? Don't bother, it's protein powder.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And a happy Jack De
holidays.
Sena.
I don't think we need to go with that.
What is the problem with the happy Jack De Sena?
It feels very tacked on, and I feel like you're including me just for the sake of including me, and it feels like weirder branding.
Do we need to find an organic thing for your name?
What would that be?
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, says Jack De Sena.
Okay, so I don't like how you got there, but just Jack De Sena's not bad.
Jack De Sena's not bad.
How about Father Chrissmith, aka Jack De
De
Sena?
Sena.
That's not bad.
Think of us as a human centipede
Of Father
two
Christmas.
Of Father Christmas.
We're like a human centipede.
a human centipede.
Oh.
This is kind of a riddle. I'm gonna set a scene for you, and I want to know how you would get out of this situation.
Okay.
This is something I came up with. So okay.
Great.
This is all right. Listen,
You came up with this.
I came up with this.
Okay.
And by that, the reason I need to specify that is that I don't know what my goal is with this.
Okay.
Imagine this, if you
Yeah.
will. Maybe we might even take the images down to give some clip art and some stuff to set a tone.
You'll do some
sound
sound
effects or something.
mixing.
Okay, imagine
There's
this.
a cymbal crash.
Yes. You're in an ice cave.
Okay.
There's no food.
Okay.
There's only one exit, but a giant hungry bear is pacing around outside.
Okay.
Too big to get in, but big enough for you to get out.
The exit.
The exit.
Right. The bear is too big to
The bear's
get
too
in
big
the
to get
exit,
in. You were
but
too
I'm
you were
big
big
enough
enough
to
to
get
get in.
Too big to get in, but big enough for you to get out? What are you referring to?
The reference is
No,
the
but you
exit.
started by referring to the bear, right? The bear's
Yeah, I
too
know.
big
I
to
didn't.
get
I didn't track the noun properly. Okay. There's a Matrix Reloaded DVD on the ground next to you,
Okay.
and a ping pong ball stuck in a pipe. What do you do?
Sorry. And I'm ready to answer soon.
Right.
The pipe, is the pipe in the cave wall, or the pipe is just sitting there?
I think it's depending on what the clip art is most easy to find
Yeah.
photo-wise. Probably that.
But
I'm gonna say
it's a free stand. Like, is the pipe manipulatable?
the pipe is half buried in the ground, facing upward, with a ping pong ball in it.
Can I dig out the pipe?
No.
Can I retrieve?
You cannot retrieve.
Because it's in the pipe.
Yeah.
And I have a DVD of Reloaded.
Matrix
you
Reloaded.
said?
Matrix Reloaded.
Okay.
Yes. DVD is in the case if that matters to you.
That's great. It's just more to work with.
Yeah. What do you do?
I don't have food,
And you're hungry.
and I'm hungry, so I got to get out pretty quick. Basically, my thought is, how do I distract the bear long enough? Because he's too big to get out. I'm so big to get in. I mean, he's big enough.
You're big enough
he's
to
too
get
big
out.
He's too big to get in, big enough for me to get out. Okay, so I just need to distract him. I need to find a way to make a sound behind the bear is just my tactic.
Okay.
I feel like I have 3 attempts at this.
Sure.
I have 3 objects that I could potentially throw.
Oh, yes, right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Try the DVD case. I try to throw it into some bushes behind.
You're leaning out of this exit that you're
I'm
big enough to
imagining,
lean out
I mean,
of.
I'm big enough to lean out, but he's too big to get in. So I'm picturing that I can be pretty close, and I'm gonna be scared.
Yeah,
He's
of course,
roaring, I'm
right.
gonna be scared, but I can get pretty close without him being able to swat at me. So I'm trying to, unseen, throw a thing through his legs,
Okay.
is what I'm picking.
Okay.
That doesn't work. I'm taking the DVD. I'm watching it first if I have any way to play it.
course.
Just because I'm gonna be
Come on,
like
right?
I'm in here, I'm
The whole
tired.
freeway chase sequence too.
It's
is,
pretty cool. Like I can skip through, right? You don't need to follow that whole movie. But
yeah, it's a midpoint.
I'm using that as a slicing frisbee. I'm gonna try and cut a vine. So I'm gonna try and do like a underhand whip. There's a way you can throw a frisbee where it bounces off the ground and then goes up. I'm gonna try for that. It's probably
You're
not
in
gonna
an
work.
ice cave, mind you. There's probably not many vines.
Yeah.
if it's
Oh,
icy.
sorry. I make an ice pick and I stab it. I forgot it was icy. I make an ice pick and I stab it. And I
about the ping pong ball?
I pee into the pipe to get the ping pong ball out. But I don't need it. It's just like, this is cool.
Yeah,
It's
that was
covered in
honestly
pee.
my answer to it, was that you just pee in the pipe and get the ball, and then that's all you do.
But then what about the bear? I die in there?
Yeah.
I get this out. I die in there. I read the back cover of Matrix Revolutions a couple of times.
Reloaded.
Okay. This one's called,
Hypnosis. It's basically our Die Hard.
is that a Christmas sketch? Absolutely not.
Okay, man. It's the last of it.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So,
I love you, man, and I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
so proud of you for going out there and chasing your dream. I will be there opening night.
Oh, come here, man. Bring it in.
Oh my god.
What the hell just happened? What?
Oh, it's for my grand finale. I knew I should have packed it in the case.
Hello, hello? Yes, yes, I need an ambulance. My friend has been shot. Yeah, it's 40. Yes, thank you, hurry.
Ben, there's no time for an ambulance, man. I need a surgeon right now. Ben, do you remember at the end of our 2012 Christmas party? Hypnosis. I hypnotized you to be a surgeon and you were phenomenal. So real.
That's what I was afraid of. We're gonna need to operate.
And come back down. It blew my mind. It blew everyone's mind.
Gabe, no. No, Gabe, I can't.
You can, Ben. There's a surgeon in you, man. And I'm gonna hypnotize you to be that surgeon again so you can remove the bullet that settled into my liver.
Okay. Okay, Gabe. Take me down.
Okay, sir, where are you from?
Gabe, is that really necessary?
Yeah, it's part of the process. Come on, man. All right, sir, where are you from?
I'm from Stockton, California.
Oh, well, with eyes like these, I've been stocked in California plenty of times.
Jesus, Gabe.
All right, sir, take a deep breath for me real quick. Raise that right arm up in the air. Oh, whoa. Ooh, somebody could use a little deodorant. Oh, hey, man, do you have any deodorant?
Oh, I don't have deodorant.
Oh, I need deodorant for a bit.
Just skip the bit, please, Gabe. Please, just...
Gabe, will you raise your arm for me?
Yes.
Oh, looks like someone could use a little deodorant. I'm only kidding, sir. I'm sure your armpits smell better than Stockton, California.
Let's stop, Gabe. I want to stop. Let's stop.
All right, sir, take a deep breath for me real quick. Raise that right arm up in the air. Great. All right, sir, listen closely to my voice. On the count of 3, I'm going to take you down to the deepest level of your subconscious. 1, 2, and 3. Now listen, from now on, whatever I say will become your new reality the moment I say it. When you hear the word surgery...
Gabe, I'm not hypnotized.
What?
I'm not hypnotized.
Are you relaxed?
No, I'm not relaxed.
You need to relax, man.
I'm trying to relax, but I'm feeling very guilty right now.
Well, would you be more relaxed if you still had your watch?
Okay, I'm relaxed.
All right, sir. On the count of 3, I'm going to take you down to the deepest level of your subconscious. 1, 2, and 3. Now listen closely to my voice. Whatever I say will become your new reality the moment I say it. When you hear the word surgery, you will become the world's greatest surgeon. You will remove the bullet that's lodged into my liver, and then you'll stitch me back together. All right, sir. Here we go. Wake up. And surgery.
Okay, nurse, I'm gonna need a scalpel. Nurse?
Damn budget cuts.
Okay, and we begin with an incision. We did it.
We did it, man. Good work, boys.
I went through the alphabet and I wrote down a word for each letter.
Right?
I'm not gonna tell you if it's Christmas themed or anything. I'll tell you that I didn't spend long thinking. I didn't try to like trick you. I didn't like, so I have 26 nouns. They're all nouns.
Okay.
I'll give you that hint. They're all nouns.
Right.
If you get one of them, I will give you $20. So you say an A word, an A noun.
Oh,
and if you got the one that I was thinking of, I'll give you $20.
And then we do this 26 times?
I'm not giving you $20 per.
Oh, okay. But I could, in
It's
theory...
$20 for the first one, $1 for each one after that, so you can win up to $45. But $45 would be if you got on the streak right away. You started right off the bat.
You said these are words that just kind of popped into your head, or was
Popped
it
in my head.
generated from a certain source?
Was not generated from anything. I just sat with this thing open, wasn't looking up words, wasn't trying to, And I genuinely didn't try to go like, well, what's the trickiest word? Or what. I just was like,
just like
this
whatever
is
was the first.
It wasn't necessarily first. This is what I'm saying. Some of them I went like second or third, but never further than second or third. It was always like something that popped into my mind pretty quickly.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
A.
Antelope.
Almond. B.
Berry.
Barley. C.
Cat.
Crank. D.
Dillinger.
Dynasty. E.
Everyman.
Element. F.
Forgiven.
Freighter. G.
Google.
Gloom. H.
Hat.
Hillside. I.
Igloo.
Iris. J.
Jack.
Jumper. K.
Kraken.
Knife. L.
Loser.
Lemon. M.
Menagerie.
Mood. N.
Norway.
Nylon.
That
O.
was where you were gonna go holiday for some reason.
No, I never went holiday. Spoiler. O.
Open.
Opera. Oh, you had the first three letters. P.
Present.
Pool. Q.
Quirky.
Question. R.
Random.
Road. S. Random's not a noun, by the way. S.
Can I do an R then?
Yeah,
Since it was
do an
standard.
R.
Okay. Road.
No, sorry, it was randomized. S.
Sticky.
Stovetop.
That's not even a noun, Chris. Sticky
not.
is not a noun.
No, like a sticky note you could call a
Okay.
sticky.
Yes, thank you. It was a noun.
It wasn't a noun. It wasn't. I
Chris,
wasn't going to put it because
no.
it's barely a noun. Stovetop. T.
Truck.
Trip. U.
Underbelly.
Uncle. V.
Vehicle.
Vector. W.
Water.
Whisper. X.
Please. Please give me the simple one. Please give me the one that everyone goes to.
I'm going to tell you, this is the one that I went to my third option. So I skipped the first two you're going to think of. Mm-hmm. Say those two.
Xylophone.
Yeah, skipped it.
Then I was like, does he consider X-Men a thing with a hyphen? But that would be not. But would that be a third, possibly? Because that's a little weird.
I skipped xylophone, and then I skipped X-ray. And I landed on the third X word I could think of, X noun.
X-Men?
Xenophobia. Why?
Yodel.
Yak. Z, Chris, for $20, your last chance.
My thinking right now?
Yeah,
Is
and I just want to be clear. I did.
You had it prepped.
I set aside $45 for this.
Did you assume that I was going to get $45 worth?
I genuinely thought you were going to get yak.
Yak. You thought.
I thought first Y word Chrissmith will think of. I thought yak. And I thought it would have been fun if we got all the way there and then right at the end you got it.
Right, which is what my thinking now is.
I didn't try to
Z
help you. Yeah.
Is that we're at the very end and that this might be like the place you'd be like, I'm going to pick the simplest one.
Not necessarily.
Like the one that's the easiest to get.
I didn't do that.
That everyone, if we did this whole thing and at the very end of the run,
would be a really
people
fun
would be like
victory.
super cool and exciting. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, he did it this whole time.
No, I thought Uncle, you had a good shot.
Do you want to just whisper it to me so that we know exactly what
Whisper
it is?
was W. You're looking for Z.
Can I ask what it is actually called? I'm thinking of the spinning thing that you look through and it like makes it look like a animation.
Zoetrope.
Zoetrope? Not zoetrope?
Don't say Zoetrope. Because I want to save $20. Is that bluff or double bluff? Or is it treble bluff?
Zoo!
Zenith. Fun game.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a sketch that Chris and I, before we had a channel, riffed in a text exchange where he wished me Merry Christmas, but it was a couple days after, and then we did this whole bit of what if Scrooge had slept in? And then we were like, but we should make it some sci-fi bullshit. This one's called If Scrooge Slept In.
Ever curious what might happen if Scrooge slept in? Stay tuned.
Oh, Jacob Marley, I will live my life in the past, the present, and the future. I'm as light as a feather, as giddy as a schoolboy, as merry, and merry as Christmas!
Oh, you there, boy!
Oh, me, sir?
Yes, you, my fine lad. Tell me, what day is today?
What, today, sir? Today's the 31st of December, it is.
Ah, then I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all. And boy,
Yes, sir?
say again. What day was today?
The 31st of December. New Year's Eve, it is.
Today is not Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. No, sir, far from it.
I slept in.
By a lot. Wait, boy! What of Tiny Tim? How is he?
I don't know, no, Tiny Tim.
The boy may be alive yet.
Oh, wait! You mean dead Tim? Went to his funeral Wednesday last, I did. Tiniest coffin I ever seen.
No, it can't be. Not Tim, not Tiny Tim. Oh, poor Cratchits. There must be something I can... Boy, is that prize turkey still in the poulterer's window?
The one as big as me, sir.
That one, my lad. An intelligent lad.
Nope. Threw it out, they did. Said no one could afford it. Turned to rot, it did.
Oh, this cursed sleep! Boy! Do you know of my nephew Fred?
I don't know no Fred.
I was planning on going to his party to interrupt their humorous game of yes and no, such that
Oh, wait a tick. I heard about that party. They played their games for a bit, but when no one else arrived, they got bored stiff and started experimenting. Them's the ones who opened up the sky portal, they did.
What was that, boy?
Sure enough. Lovely sky portal. That's how the visitors arrived.
What?
Well, the visitors have been here for a few days now. They got here just after Dead Tim's funeral. And they've been proper nice. Taking half the seats in Parliament, they have.
What? No one would let that happen.
Let it happen, sir. You will never know fortune greater than to receive us into your feeble and unenlightened world. Soon the great Lord Quesix will join us here in Zulu Fortis. Long may he reign.
Zulu Fortis?
Yes, sir. 'Tis an island-based war post for the battles to come, it is. In the before times, they called it London. Our Lord is come! Happy New Year's, Gav!
Spirits! What a jolly man I see before.
What the spirits?
The event has come to pass.
You didn't go to your nephew's party? What have you done?
What? How is any of this my fault?
How much time do we have?
Not enough.
We set it up perfect for you to stop the space war.
But in the future you showed me none of this horror was so. I was ready to change, to be a better man, more charitable and...
Guy! We are time-manipulating interdimensional beings who could pop into people's dreams and change the course of human events! Do you really think that our big plan was to make some mean old man really like Christmas?
Seemed to be a main focus, yeah.
We were trying to stop the Brazingian mind creeper invasion.
45 seconds. Pop into some dreams, convince an old man to go to his nephew's Christmas party, nobody experiments with alchemy, nobody opens up a sky portal. Pretty simple.
We kept you ignorant to the weight of the universe as a gift. A gift, you toad!
Peace on earth and peace of mind. A pretty sweet gift.
No! You decided to lounge around in your room for a whole week.
I awoke the moment the dreams ended. You sent me here this very New Year's Eve morn. I swear it.
Yep, I had it written down as, that's my bad. That's my bad. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. That's totally on me. Sorry.
15 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Well, my dear boy Scrooge, it's times like these that we must remember with love, greatest Christmas lesson of all. It's the thought that counts.
You suck.
Yeah.
Christmas sucks.
Sorry. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
The great Lord Quesix has fallen! Zulu Fortis belongs to the Meldergian scum, it does! Forsake the humans! Protect the crystal! It is the source of all good in this world!
Bah. Humbug.
I got some holiday-themed jokes and kind of riddles, so I want you to guess the answer to them. Do the female deer like Mrs. Claus?
You want me to try to guess what the
punchline,
punchline
yeah.
should be? Do the female deer like Mrs. Claus? Like it shouldn't just be, they don't. DOE, they don't.
No, that's good. That's good. It is actually, yes, they fawn over her.
Oh, that's good.
How do you know if Santa is really a werewolf?
How do you know if Santa is really
I'll say this one's worded oddly.
Okay.
But yeah.
Full moon, lupine, full wolf, how, because he ho howls.
Again, good. He has Santa Claus.
Oh, all right.
What is the difference between a Christmas alphabet and the regular alphabet?
There's no L.
How many seconds are there in a single year?
This is a
It's all
Christmas
because it encapsulates the whole year.
What did you say? 360, 24?
There are 12. The 2nd of January, the 2nd of February, the 2nd of March, the 2nd of April, the 2nd of May, the 2nd of June, the 2nd of July, 2nd of August, 2nd of September, 2nd of October, 2nd of November. What was that? Where was I at? September? 2nd of September? 2nd of November, 2nd of December.
If it's not a leap year, there's 31,536,000 seconds. Next question.
Who sings Love Me Tender and makes toys?
Elves? Oh, Elvis. Sorry, I can't tell when it's a riddle or a Elvis. Elves.
Santa's little
Elvis?
Yes.
What? Santa's little Elvis?
Yes.
Is what you wrote?
Who sings Love Me Tender and makes toys? Santa's little Elvis.
Santa's little what? They don't say Santa's little elves.
Yeah,
you say,
do.
no,
Yeah,
you say Santa's little
elves.
helpers.
Oh.
You don't say Santa's. Did you write that one yourself?
I didn't write that one myself.
All right, well, it's.
If I did,
it's
I
weird.
definitely would say I didn't also, because I got kind of a little crap.
Chris, can you name all the reindeer? Go.
Donner, Blitzen, Comet.
What was
Donner?
Donner, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Blitzen.
Blixen.
Yeah. Comet, Cupid. Dancer, Prancer. Blitzen. I said Blitzen.
Said
Blitzen.
You're
Dasher.
Dasher, yep. Rhymes with Vixen. I mean,
all of them rhyme with
Blixen.
Vixen.
Yep.
And Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Okay. And I knew that from when Arnold Schwarzenegger is running in the streets to get his Turbo Man doll receipt from Jingle All the Way. Thank you.
Can you rename all the reindeer?
Oh, renaming them.
Yeah, rename them. Or can you do that list again?
I thought that's what you were having me do. I'm like, no, I worked so hard to get through that list. I don't want to do that again. I feel like, honestly, I would name them all the same name.
So it's easier?
I'd say like all of them are named Mark.
On Mark, and Mark, and Mark. On Mark, and Mark,
I'd keep
Mark,
Rudolph separate.
and Mark.
Right.
Rudolph, you don't fit in.
Well, because when I played sophomore basketball, I was one of 5 Chris's, and at one point the coach played all of his Chris's, and he was just like, Chris, get on defense. Everyone's getting on defense.
That's good.
Chris, hustle.
Yeah,
Everyone's hustling.
Mark, fly.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
I went back and I found one time we did a live stream where we were like, we should write a new Christmas song. And I remember now that I read this, that we took it very seriously.
I'm remembering this now.
We did a lot of work.
It's like kind of an ocean-related thing, right?
Yes. And I don't remember leaving it thinking it was anything good.
So now has it aged perfectly?
Let's see. Here it is, Chris.
Great. Are you just going to read it to me?
I'll read it to you.
Perfect.
I can. Must have been November when Dad and me left port. I see the storms a-comin'. I see Christmas falling short. How will Santa find us when we're so far at sea? We're out in the Atlantic without a chimney. I asked him for a bike or a house for my doll, but this far off the radar, I'll take anything at all. Daddy said that hope's the name of our fine boat, but right now it's only wishes that keeps our hope afloat.
That's good.
We decked the bow with holly, starboard's feeling jolly, stars atop the tops of waves, rolling melancholy. Christmas in the perfect storm. Will we be Santa's folly? This is long, by the way. I just want you to see we're here.
There's 2 pages.
Christmas at sea, Christmas at sea. When you're out on the ocean, is there Christmas? Let's see.
We'll see. Let's see. Good.
Have I been nautical? Have I been nice? We're listing off course. Will Santa check twice? That's good. There on the horizon, what do I see? Red light through the storm clouds. He's coming for me. How can they land? I shout out in fear, but Daddy says, it's just a little rain, dear.
You see how we're spelling that?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Ho, 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 I hear as the hooves hit the deck, but the waves follow after. Oh God, what a wreck! Christmas at sea, they're just little reindeer. Is there still Christmas? Let's see. Santa grabs the upturned sleigh. It's all the storm he can brave. Donner is a goner. Rudolph flickers neath the waves. But ho, that bright red beacon shines out deep below. A little narwhal spots it and brings Nar one and all in tow. The reindeer.
Some of this.
This is good.
This is good.
This is good.
I underhyped it because I only read the first couple of lines.
We had a whole Dark Night of the Soul. There's a return from the sea.
The reindeer pull no longer, their watery graves been dug. They didn't make it. The reindeer pull no longer, their watery graves been dug. The narwhal horns pierce the reins and give a little tug. The sleigh's not taking flight, it's like a jet ski getting hauled. Surfing Santa tosses out a bike and a house for my doll. Christmas at sea, the perfect storm on Christmas, and it worked out perfectly.
I mean, man,
Better than I would've.
That's good.
So,
come on, right?
have that.
I feel like the reason I didn't remember us writing that is because I left it feeling like that's too good for we couldn't have done that.
Maybe we peaked there, and if we kept it in our mind, we would have felt like we could never make anything again.
Totally.
And in a way, today, we're not.
As advertised.
Here's nothing new. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Hey, that was fun, huh?
Hey, thanks for watching.
Hey, that was fun, huh? Why don't you make sure you have yourself a very Merry Christmas and a happy Jack De Sena?
It's not bad. It's honestly not bad.
It's perfect.
I don't know if we gotta like hard push it, but if we say it every once in a while, it's fine.
Happy holidays, everybody. Good night. I'm not calling cut. You calling cut?
I'm winking until we're done.
Don't. Me wink.
I had an extra wink.
Do you wink? I feel like you wink better than I do.
Yes, almost assuredly.
But can you do this?
What are you doing?
Or this?
I don't know. Can I?
You just wink again?
Yeah, I can wink. I can wink.
Cut. Was that fun?
Was that fun or was that not fun?
Was that not fun?
Tell us in the comments.
Please, be kind.